is Friday the 11th of January 2019 and this is vlog 23. My name is Councillor Graham Campbell. In this vlog I want to talk about early years learning and in specific the access to early years learning for kids on their third birthday. This was a motion that Councillor Cooper's independent group brought to the last full council on the 19th of December 2018. A motion that failed, and it failed for one reason only, and that is money. Lindsay Freeland, the Chief Executive of South Lanarkshire Council, explained to us in the chamber that afternoon that if the council were to implement a policy where 3-year-olds could gain access to early years learning from their third birthday, it could cost South Lanarkshire Council circa £2 million in the first year to run. Whether you or I agree with Lindsay Freeland, the council's chief executive, on whether the policy would cost £2 million to implement or not, the fact is it would have been extremely irresponsible of any councillor to approve a £2 million spend at this point in the financial year. I don't think there are any of us that disagree with the policy. I know that, should I say, I believe that North Lanarkshire Council and Glasgow City Council provide free access to nursery provision from a child's third birthday. But the policy is ultimately coming from the Scottish Government. However, it's a policy that the Scottish Government have completely failed to fund. In the same way the Scottish Government have promised smaller class sizes, they've promised access to nursery provision for 3-year-olds. But as ever, the Scottish Government come out with these fantastic policies, but they don't fund them. In fact, the Scottish Government have increased taxes in Scotland and in fact made Scotland the most taxed economy in the United Kingdom, but yet they continue to reduce budgets to local authorities, meaning that councils like South Lanarkshire are barely struggling to deliver their legislative requirements. And provision for 3-year-olds to access free nursery care on their third birthday is not one of. Yes folks, it is not a legislative requirement of South Lanarkshire to provide this service, and at a cost of £2 million it is just simply something that I believe as a South Lanarkshire Conservative councillor that we cannot afford right now. This is why the South Lanarkshire Conservative group are writing to the Scottish Government and demanding that they properly fund this policy, a policy that should deliver free access to nursery provision for a child on their third birthday. Now I'll provide a link in the notes below, but if you would like to read more on what we are proposing to do as a group, please go to our website www.southlandconservatives.org.uk. So there you go folks, I just wanted to make it clear that I was never against Councillor Cooper's independent group motion on the 19th of December. I absolutely want to see 3-year-olds gain access to nursery provision on their third birthday, but all I'm asking is for the Scottish Government to properly and fully fund this policy. So we're now entering the budget cycle for 2019-2020, but as it sits right now, as I'm preparing this vlog, I have got no idea what the Scottish Government are proposing in the way of grants to the 32 Scottish local authorities. However, I will be keeping an eye on it as the financial picture for 2019-2020 unfolds over the coming weeks. And I will of course bring you as much update and information as I can throughout the budget process. But until then, my name is Councillor Graham Campbell. Thank you for watching.